EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Martiter with your outlook for May 20th, 2024. It is Monday. We're back to work. In this video, we're going to discuss the Memorial Day holiday weekend. That's going to be the second half of our video today. An early look at that and see what we have coming up for this weekend. It might not be as bad as you think it normally is, considering we've had how many consecutive weekends with at least some rain on one of those 2 days. Yesterday, though, was a spectacular day. Morning clouds, of course, but then we gave way to sun and turned out to be pretty nice. Kinsley's Family Market in Broadheadsville, Monroe County, Pennsylvania sponsors the Monday video forecast. Spring, of course, has arrived at Kinsley's ShopRite. They have all of the must-have spring items such as flowers, mulch, and topsoil, grills, outdoor furniture, and more to make your backyard spectacular. And don't forget, while you're there, to pick up the freshest seafood and meats for your grilling pleasure. Stop on by the world's largest ShopRite and begin your spring season with Kinsley's. They are Kinsley's ShopRite, located at 107 Kinsley's Drive in Broadheadsville, Monroe County, Pennsylvania, proud sponsors of the Monday video forecast. So today we have a pretty nice day again. We have some areas of fog in the morning. Once that burns off, it becomes partly cloudy. And temperatures are going to be not too dissimilar from yesterday, maybe a couple degrees warmer, in fact. As we get over to the temperatures in the European model today, we see kind of backwards from what you see typically. Normally, we say that to give a temperature spread, as you see above me, 68 to 80 is a temperature spread. That's one heck of a spread. But the reason for that is because you have areas along the coastline are going to be a little bit cooler, and we still have got more of like a southerly or south-southeasterly wind component, easterly starting off, and then it will switch to the south as we go throughout the day today. So with that in mind, you're going to have a little bit of right along the shore points of this is where your 60s are, east of that line there. So be upper 60s, but you'll still be might not make it to 70 in those particular areas. But you see the interior areas are actually warmer here than our southeastern areas nearest, like Philadelphia up through the New York City corridor. It's actually warmer there in that circled area, so you might hit 80 in that circled area. Because of that. So one of those kind of backwards things where normally northwest is cooler than southeast. This is not going to be the case here today. And it's all related to wind direction. Now we get to the next day, wind's going to switch to the southwest. So everybody, including shore points, are going to warm up. Here's what you have for temperatures on Tuesday. Again, a little bit cooler the shore, but that's just because you're so close to the ocean. I mean, you have to be within 3 miles of the ocean to not see 80s across the region. Here on Tuesday, we're looking at temperatures in the lower to middle 80s for most areas. With that 75 that you see above me, 75 to 85, that 75 is going to be right along the shore points, and that's because you're closest to the water. So most of us will be 80 to 85, though. So it's a little deceiving, and both today and tomorrow with those temperature spreads, most areas will be a lot warmer on the higher end of those spreads that we're seeing. But then beyond this, once we get to Wednesday, I think you're going to get even warmer here, and here's Wednesday right there. You see temperatures in the mid to, in fact, upper 80s in some areas, and that's going to remain that way on Thursday before a cold front comes through. We have some scattered late-day thunderstorms, so our southeastern areas will still bake here on Thursday because the front comes in a little bit later. But we are going to expect a consecutive dry days streak here, which is unheard of this month. We've been having rain, a lot of rain that we've been dealing with over the past month. Not in terms of quantitative precipitation, like we're way above average in rain, nothing like that. But we just have the frequency of events have been on top of each other, and we are going to get a 4 consecutive days of a break here with no precipitation mentions. That's going to be today. Then again on Tuesday. Tuesday's another day where we're partly to mostly sunny. And then Wednesday is going to be a mostly sunny day. Here's that cold front moving toward the region. We think this comes through on Thursday. European model doesn't show very much here, but I think there's going to be a little bit more activity with this. Uncertain about severe. The best forcing is with this low pressure up here. So the best forcing has been the closest to that area low pressure. So it's probably going to be across maybe northeastern New England if the temperatures cooperate there. Unsure how much of this line here ahead of this cold front is going to hold together, and it is possible that we might see very limited activity of storms too. So we'll see how that works out in the next couple of days. Right now, the European model is not thrilled with the storm activity, but we have a very warm environment ahead of a cold front this time of year. You have to start paying attention to the possibility of some stronger storms. SPC doesn't make mention of it just yet, at least the time this video was recorded. They might change that later, but right now we'll see how this trends over the next couple of days. I wouldn't be too worried about it just right now. I'm not looking at severe weather being a probable thing right now, but not impossible. Again, when you have warmer temperatures, higher dew points, that kind of thing. So we'll continue to follow that throughout the week, but this is what we're dealing with through Wednesday. Just nothing but mixture of clouds and sun, warming temp trends over the next couple of days. And once we get to Thursday, the cold front moves through. But on the opposite side of this front on Friday, this system should stay off to our south. Most guidance has it off to our south. This is awfully close here in the European model, but I think it's going to end up being a little bit further south than this. We'll continue to monitor that just in case on Friday, but it would just be for far southern areas, possibly getting into some scattered showers if that were the case. But other than that, temperatures are going to step back behind this front, but it's going to be a delightful weekend, holiday weekend. And yes, we do have a good chance of having Saturday and Sunday dry for a change this week. We might break that mold this week. That's what it's looking like. It looks like we have this system here off to the south on Friday, and then Saturday is a dry day. There's Saturday there. Here is Sunday. That's also dry, partly cloudy. We have this system coming in for Memorial Day Monday. So the holiday itself, this is outside of our 7-day forecast window. Of course, it's a week from today, but it's day 8, right? There are some scattered showers that could be moving through with this on Memorial Day itself. So if you're trying to plan a Memorial Day party or anything like that, I know a lot of you do that or going to be attending it. If you're going to do it on Saturday or Sunday, you should be fine. It looks like Monday will be the day we have the showers working in to the region, so it won't be the best day here on Monday, it looks like. But again, that's day 8. Things can change. We'll continue to follow that throughout the week and continue to update the Memorial Day weekend forecast each day leading up to it this week. We have a full slate of videos every single day leading up to this weekend. Also, beach forecasts will be starting this Thursday on our website. It'll be updated every single Thursday before every weekend, going all the way through religiously every week through Labor Day weekend, which is, of course, early September. So that starts again this week, and that will be going out throughout the entirety of the summer. I'm EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Marters. That is your outlook for May 20th, 2024. Have a great Monday.